Hey everyone, how's it going? It's that nerd Ryan here, and today we're talking about another Halloween movie that I am actually only going to try to say 2 or 3 times in this video, just for the fun of it, because the whole point is if you say the main character's name or the movie's name 3 times, is he supposed to appear. I know that's BS, but I still think it would be fun to try to do that in this video. So I do have a hand counter right here. And yeah, so this movie is a Tim Burton movie, starring Michael Keaton as the main character. And we also get Alec Baldwin and Catherine O'Hara and Winona Ryder as the other main cast, along with the parents, who I do not remember the actor and actress's name, so I'll use other movies that they are in, being the mother from Home Alone and the principal from Ferris Bueller. I never realized it was the principal until last night. I think because of the mom, I always thought it was the dad from Home Alone for some reason. But yeah, no, I was wrong. So the whole premise is that Alec Baldwin and Catherine O'Hara's characters live in this nice little house that their realtor is trying to make them sell constantly, because it's actually not little for a couple, but it is a pretty nice house to begin with. So she's trying to get them to sell. And something I never noticed is they are also actually very, private people. They don't like messing around with, talking to other people and everything like that, which we see when they head into town to pick up some supplies. And when that happens, they crash and drown into the river. So basically, Alec Baldwin's character's hobby is building a mock of the entire town, which plays important later on in the video, in the movie. But yeah, so in that, with what happens is their house is almost automatically sold. And they realize that they are dead. They find a book for the recently deceased. And in that, they realize that they don't really like the family that's moving in, because the mom is trying to redesign everything, and it's like their own house and everything like that. So they lock themselves into the attic, and they start kind of perusing through the book. However, they keep, they don't really finish it, and they keep getting little messages and advertisements for a bioexorcist. So what happens is they then draw a door on the wall and get to basically a purgatory waiting area, where they meet with their caseworker, who says that they should not have done that because they only get 3 times in 125 years to do it. And that's also the only way they can really leave the house too. And they mention that they keep getting advertisements for this bioexorcist. And she says not to do it because this guy is unhinged and unbearable to work with and stuff like that. So they get back and they decide to start trying to haunt the family. At this too, they meet Winona Ryder's character and befriend her. But then also right after that, they decide to summon Beetlejuice, who is the main character of the show. The movie's named after. That's number 1. But yeah, he is very vile and disgusting of a person. And basically, I feel like he is like Deadpool before Deadpool. He has the kind of same sense of humor as Deadpool and everything, which is great. But yeah, and then he goes to try to start some stuff and scare the family and ruin the friendship with Winona Ryder and the other ghosts. And in that, she decides that she is going to end her life. But then, after them realizing that they want to actually live with the family as long as there's some rules, they come back and realize that she's about to kill herself, which I hope I don't get demonetized for saying that. I just realized. But anyways, so they stop her, and the family decides that they want to do a seance, and they summon the two main ghosts and start like draining their essence out of them. I don't want to say their life because they're dead, but yeah. And when that happens, Winona Ryder makes a deal with Beetlejuice to like they'll quote unquote get married if he saves the other two ghosts, which he kind of reneges on, but also at the same time he like does save them, I guess. But he then immediately tries to marry Winona Ryder, and they say his name 3 times to re-trap him, and basically everybody lives happily ever after. So I was able to say it only 2 times during this review. So let's talk about the ranking system. I actually did not take notes for this because I've seen the movie multiple times, but I still am not familiar with my live action ranking system. So cinematography, I do want to give a 9 out of 10. I thought it was perfect. Like, it gave like that awkward, like Tim Burton creepy aesthetic. It was perfect. Script, I thought the script was phenomenal. I gave that a 10 out of 10. Just a lot of one-liners and great stuff. For story, I also gave a 9 out of 10. Thought it was pretty good. And it just goes by so fast. That's my only complaint. For characters, I also want to give a 9 out of 10. Basically for the fact that, like, Winona Ryder's character was, like, too edgy for, like, just for the sake of being edgy. Like, she dresses, like, in a morning, like, mourning, morning dress through the whole movie until the end. And it's just, it's like, it's a kind of awkward. Like, I get, like, it's the Tim Burton aesthetic, but at the same time, why is she dressed like the woman in black through most of the movie? And then we got visual effects, 10 out of 10, phenomenal stop motion, everything like that. I'm giving this movie a 9.5 out of 10 for the score. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, and follow me on all my social media down below. It's that nerd Ryan telling you, have an amazing day.